Hello. Henning Pauli here. And the channel name is HP42, in case you were wondering. Today I want to talk about my happy place. And no, this is not this corner behind Studio A, which is rather nice. Now wind's coming up. I hope it's not blowing everything away, because I have an umbrella from Sweetwater, not sponsored, over the camera and stuff. If that blows away, that could be dangerous. Dangerous. I want to talk about my happy place. Again, it's not this place behind Studio A, which is nice. I like it. Real stone wall. And no, it's not my cock and balls. I know you were thinking that. And I said it. Cock and balls. Philly Wang Wang. Phil Wang on the Taskmaster always said cock and balls. If Phil Wang can say it, I can say it. Before we talk about not my cock and balls, we'll talk about the Fellowship of Acoustics, who technically I don't have to mention anymore, because I fulfilled my sponsorship agreement with them already a couple of videos ago. But here we are. There's a beautiful Novo, which they sell. Probably Europe's premier Novo dealer. You can also get them at String Taste, by the way, in Krakow. Nice little shop. But the Fellowship of Acoustics in Demswaard, I think that's what it's called, in Holland, is an amazing store that you should go and see in this beautiful old building, beautiful park. It's just, make it a day and experience their amazing guitars. We're going to leave it here because, again, they're not paying for this. So it's technically not sponsored by the Fellowship of Acoustics, but why not give them this video as well? I get sad and defensive and pissy when the comments under videos critique me for using AI. Now, there's two forms of the way I use AI music. I'm really not big on using ChatGPT and all that stuff. I'm using Whisperflow now on my phone and my computer. It's really just a speech-to-text engine. It's not really AI, but it's probably using AI to make corrections and do it right. It's amazing. I'm literally saving 50%, if not more, time every day typing. Amazing. Not sponsored by Whisperflow. Call me Whisperflow. So I really use very, very little AI. I've got AI in my car, which is just annoying. And I don't want to have arguments with my car, which has a conspiracy mode and tells me about the deep state and the Illuminati. Fuck that. But you know I use AI music. And I use it in two ways. A, instead of using my own music, which for years I have done, because it's royalty-free, as background music for unboxing or documentary style videos, which I once in a while do, or whatever, you know, or in the background when I'm talking. I can now use AI music, instrumental stuff, whatever, that better fits the situation. Or sometimes for an unboxing or something like this, or an installation where you see a time lapse. I actually have a song that says, you know, put the sub in the corner, or taking the Martin out of the box, or something like this, something funny, or when we bury strings in the backyard, we buried some strings from Elixir. You know, funny things like this. It's possible to actually create custom songs with lyrics that match the situation in a style that fits the product and get it done quick and easy. The person's job I'm taking away is my job. But this is, and I get it, full AI music. I don't produce anything. And you could easily have a problem with that, which is fine. That's not my happy place. I enjoy doing this because the results are cool. I like it. The AI companies have found agreements with the music publishing companies, so technically we're good there. I don't know how much. But if you still have ethical problems with it, is it replacing musicians? The only musician it's replacing is me, because the alternative would be I use my own music, of which I have written a lot, instrumental as well as vocal. I'm really just replacing what I would have put there. But I think the AI stuff works better because it's more tailored specifically to the situation. But I'm talking about the AI tracks where I produce them. So if you don't know this, I have a song written by AI. I would never claim I have written it. I would never upload that somewhere and sell them because I don't think one should. It's tempting. I have 4 or 5 albums of stuff that I did in about 2 years now. But I don't want to. I don't think that's ethically correct. But I have a song written, and then I'm like, oh, I see the potential in it. See it as an artist coming in the studio. Because that's my happy place. Someone comes with a good idea. It's a decent song, good vocalist. Still needs some polishing. Let's bring that riff back. Let's polish that riff. Let's take those notes out. Let's anticipate that note. Oh, now it's cool. Let's fix that riff. Well, the verse is cool, but wouldn't it be cooler if we do a G pedal here and make it mixo? Give it kind of a bluesy vibe, and then open that up really big when the chorus comes in with the C and go to the tonic, stuff like this. Arranging it, making it better, improving it, being a producer. That's what the AI gives me. This is what I studied. This is what I love to do. Take a song with great potential and mold it. And in that process, I have to stem split it. Suno does that for me. Then I look at the individual stems. You can't use any of it because the quality is not great when you stem split it. But I then spot it, find out what the verse, chorus, and so on is. So I might even do a tempo track because oftentimes the AI is fluctuating, it's really speeding up and slowing down. So in a way, it's a lot more human than a lot of music that's being produced by bands nowadays, which is really on the grid and on the click. It really is. So I'm learning a lot from the AI. I'm learning a lot of little techniques that I have to do that I didn't have to do for my own music. I'm learning new styles, learning new bass lines, all that stuff. But the next step is programming the drums. Do I have to do that for what I do in the video? Wouldn't the AI drums, even though they're stem split and not audibly perfect, sonically perfect, wouldn't the AI drums be enough? Yeah, probably. That's my happy place. That's my happy place. It's like a Rubik's Cube. Here's the riff, here's the music, here's the cube slightly deshuffled. And I gotta twist that thing until it fits perfectly into place. I gotta put those little diamonds in Cubase in the right spots at the right level and then shuffling them around so that they are grooving and dynamic and off the grid enough to make it human. That's a puzzle I have to solve for that song. And the chorus is in halftime. No, I actually hear it in normal time. Let's go. The whole song is in normal time or double time, and I'm hearing these big halftime things. Let's do it. How can I do it? Where do I have to anticipate? This is all a big puzzle. And I love solving it. Programming drums, for me, puts me into my happy place. I sit on that desk in there, in my office, got my feet up, got coffee, got some kind of reality bullshit playing to just be noise in the room. And then I gotta put those drums in the right spot. And when I have that framework done, it all comes together. Then I've got the basics, I've got the fundamental pillars for the song. I've got where it goes, I have all these anticipations. I've got the rhythmic framework where I want it, which is based on what the AI gave me, but I did my own thing. And sometimes even like, I don't want this here. I'm gonna replace everything anyway for, that's gonna have a new bass, it's gonna have a new guitar, it's gonna have new keys. So forget what the AI did. I do my own thing. But doing that framework, that drum programming, that's my happy place, people. That's why I am doing music. To solve that puzzle. Better? That's pretty much exactly what you did. That, I think. A little bit longer here. He grabbed that cymbal quickly again. Actually, why not do that as a kick? Let's listen to that. Yeah, that sounds right. Perfect. And then the next step comes. Let's get a guitar. Let's figure out the chords. Okay? It's a new puzzle. The puzzle is what chords are here. And then it's like, can't we make that more interesting? Because AI kind of oftentimes is interesting, but maybe we can do something more clever here. Maybe we can do a pedal. Like I said, let's do mixer here. Let's just keep this Lydian or whatever. You know, whatever it is. Let's find out what's there. Then the next step is how can I improve on it? That's the next puzzle. Happy place. Let's try that chord. That's shit. Let's try that chord. Whoa, blown. Didn't even hear that. Right? I did a bass, only the bass. Only the bass for a gospel song that the AI did. And really, it was the same accents of awesome, 1-5, 6 minor 4, all over the place. But in the pre-chorus, I actually did a 5 pedal, going to the 6, building up. Weird, but it worked. And then in the bridge, I did a 4 pedal, riding that B flat, just staying there the whole time while everything was moving on top of it. And playing that just put me in a beautiful place. All I did was just play B flat on 8th notes on a bass. Heaven! That was my happy place. Solving these puzzles. Then the next puzzle is, now I kind of know what voicings I want and what riffs and so on. Let's find the sound. Which is really where the gear that I'm reviewing, of course, comes in. Which guides me. And that's the next thing to figure out. How can I incorporate what I'm testing right now? If I had all the gear in the world, I might use different sounds, but what can that piece of gear give me to make the song that I'm working on great? What do I have to program? How do I have to play it? How do I have to have it set up? What cab do I have to use? All that stuff. What guitar do I have to use? Or if it's the guitar that's being reviewed, how am I using that correctly to get the best result? It's a beautiful puzzle and a challenge because I have parameters. The parameter would be only use this Sully 622. Okay, what pickup positions am I using? What amp am I using? And so on. These are all puzzles that as a producer, I have to solve. That is my happy place. Arranging the drums. The mixing, not so much. Don't like it. That's not a puzzle for me. It is, but not for me. It's just, I don't enjoy it too much. Any comment that hates on me using the AI stuff hurts me because you want to take my happy place away. I'm not hurting anyone. Yeah, I'm supporting a big AI company. I get it. Absolutely. I'm aware of that. I gave them my money. But they're giving me my happy place. They're reminding me why I got into music. I love producing. And since I started working with AI, I don't go back to my old songs and replace the guitars over and over and over. And I've got enough songs for all of my videos forever. Yes. But I know those songs. The puzzle's already solved. And since I started working with AI music, having to solve puzzles in styles that I've never had to solve puzzles in, having to program drums in styles that I wasn't familiar with, having to play bass lines in styles that I wasn't familiar with, like gospel and stuff like this. I find new skills, I find new things about myself as a producer, I'm getting better as a musician. But most importantly, for those hours that I'm working on these songs, I'm in my happy place. And now to the people who want to comment, stop the AI stuff. I know you think I'm just doing it because it's easy. It's not. It would be much easier to take my own music and just replace the guitars. It would be a lot faster because first of all, I know the songs. Secondly, I only replace the guitars, don't have to do bass, don't have to do drums. That would be the easier way out. Completely producing new songs with the help of AI is a lot more work, probably 3 times the time invested. But it's my happy place. It's why I got into music. I get to arrange, I get to solve puzzles, I get to find the voicings, I get to find the sounds. How does that hurt you? Is it really such a big problem that that's making me happy? Because with all the negativity and with all the subscribers I've lost, because I did this and I'm doing it, I don't want to stop this because it's making me super happy. It is the part of this job that has me creating music, producing, not writing, that has me playing, that has me recording. It's the best part of this job, the most creative part of this job, the part of the job where I actually use the gear, the part of the job where I get to put diamonds on a grid and feel everything come together the way I hear it, when I hear a good song with potential, whether that's by a human being or AI. But it does make sense to bring in a band or a songwriter for everything I do, because I do a lot of videos. It simply doesn't make sense. Why do you want to crap? Not all of you. Why do some people want to crap all over my happy place? I know why. I'm saying, please don't. Please don't shit all over my happy place. It's my happy place. I'd like that shit free. Like and subscribe. Animals at the end.